Sparks, are you there?
I am.
Are you ready to get?
You there?
Are you ready to get this party started?
Yeah. Let's start a party.
All right. There's 69 people at the door. I think it's the prime number to open it up.
That's a good party number.
All right, party people. Here we are. Main screen, turn on. Oh, yes, we are here. We're here in apparently Rainbow Land. As you can see, beautiful place. Nice place called, I forget what this place is called actually. But I call it Rainbow Station because it has a really nice, it's on a ring planet. And it's one of those big old stations with a city. If you guys are wondering, yes, this is live, and we are in open as always. So you can always join us whenever you like. And just another reminder, this is a permadeath account. So if our good buddy here, Thrumbar Carnage, dies, that's it. We clear the save. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh boy, this could be close.
Yeah.
All right.
No, let's not start out with the death of that account.
Yeah.
So Mars.
Yeah.
Like you said, we're in a permadeath situation. This account, if we die, there is no rebuy.
There's no turn
It
back.
is cleared. It is. We will delete it.
Delete.
So, so the stakes are high. But what are we going to be doing specifically today?
Specifically today, my friend, I'm glad you asked. Let's see. Let's go back to game. The button. Here we go. So we're here in civilized space. We need to get ourselves to this place. KOI. I forgot. I think it's 413 or 431. One of these ones.
Well, the description says 413, so I hope it is 413.
Oh, okay. Me too. In that case, 413. And the reason why is that there are two gas planets. Yes, it is right here. Two gas planets that are going to run into each other tomorrow at 12:30 noon time, or afternoon, I suppose, EST. 17:30 UTC. And we need to get here today. Okay? Now, but also, if you guys want to see what the system looks like, have no fear. Our main account is on the way. It is nearby. It will be arriving shortly, and so we'll be able to see the two gas planets as they look right now. So we can see like how close they are, and just visualize like, okay, cool. Where do we want to be when these two collide? But
Yeah.
as you can see, Sparks, it's 37,000 light years away. That's really far. Like Lindy would have to take 4 planes to get here. That's how far it is. And in our case right now, we can jump with our brand new account. Like this account was just made last week. He can do 27 light year jumps. Problem is, also this is good for you all in the audience watching. 27 light year jumps isn't good enough. Not because it's going to take you forever, because you won't make it. There are 2 jumps right at the very end that are over, I think, 37 light year jumps. It might be pushing close to 40. So if you can't make that, I hope some of you who have gone, who are already on the way, have maybe figured that out already. That once you get there, there's 2 jumps right at the end that you're gonna have to make. So we're gonna go ahead and get this ship ready for some slight engineering, Sparks. Imagine that.
Okay.
Imagine that.
Chat 07 to all you commanders out there. You guys are great. I texted you, but also chat is mentioning you're popping a lot on your microphone.
Oh man,
Mr.
that sucks.
Mr. Mars.
I'm sorry, everybody.
Maybe go a little off axis.
Okay, I'm gonna make it go off axis here. Is this any better? I apologize for the pops. This actually was something we were trying to fix before the stream, which is the best possible time to do it.
Yeah, Okay, your laughing popped a lot just now, but
Oh no,
otherwise when you were
I'll just
good.
not laugh. I'll just cry. Okay.
So wait, how are we going to make the 37 jump then?
Well, we need to unlock freaking Farseer apparently. Um, let's see. She needs meta alloys, and if I take us, let's see, meta alloys. I'm gonna go push the button. Meta alloys trader. Alright, push the button. I'll show you guys so you can see. Hopefully this shows in the browser. This browser view. And let me bring it up here.
I love
There
that
it
people
is.
listen in chat who can't watch but are just wishing us good luck. I
Oh, thank
really
you so
appreciate
much.
that.
Yeah. So okay, so we need some meta alloys, yeah. Let's see. Let's go to commodities, because I am not going all the way out to Maya for these meta alloys. Meta alloys. Let's do this, and then the star system we're near. I have no idea. Let me. Where am I? Vo East. Okay, this place is called a Guang system. Okay, I gotta memorize how that's spelled. Aogaun. There we go. Alright, so the nearest place is, let's see, distance. There we go. Oh boy. So, meta alloys is, okay, not too far actually. This place called KB Sputnik. Alright, so I think we have to go here. Pick up some meta alloys and then take it to the lady. Oh wait, no, this is imports. We need
What's
exports.
So wait, while you're doing this, Mars, tell me what Thrumbar Carnage is thinking. Like, why is our character doing this?
Our character is doing this because he wants to know what it's like inside of a thing. While I'm here, let me show you guys the article. Delicious collision, gas giants to impact. All right. So you guys can read this article on your own leisure, but he wants to see these two things impact, and he wants to know if he can get inside of another gas planet. So he wants to go right in front of one gas planet, and then have that gas planet push him inside of the other one. That's the plan.
Right, but this is a pirate. What did we say? Thrumbar Carnage is a kind of a peace activist pirate. So
Yeah.
what's the motivation for a pirate to want to experience this?
I think this just might be part of his daredevilness, you know? Just to go out there and do something that no one has ever done before. So that way he can be known as the pirate that once, flew inside of a gas giant. Because who else can say that?
Ah, so this is more like a quest for notoriety.
Yeah, a notoriety thing.
Yeah. Okay. That makes more sense. Yeah.
Okay, so here's the main article from Canon Research. Big thanks and shout out to Commander 99 who told me about this on Twitter, Canon Research, and also a fool like no one who wrote this great article, who might be joining us tomorrow. He's the guy who did all the math, all the telemetry to figure out all this stuff. So these are the times where impact may have happened, and the close passes, some misses, a minor impact, and that's tomorrow at 1729 minutes. That's UTC time. There's a minor impact. I mean, it says minor impact, but I mean that looks to me pretty major here. But then there's gonna be a head-on collision next year in June. Well, I don't want to wait that long, so I want to see the minor impact, even though it's pretty big. So what?
Yeah. By the way, I also like that DJ Ambrosia points out that Don Carnage is probably motivated by having a midlife crisis at the same time. I like that as a
Yeah.
backdrop for why our character is trying to get some notoriety. It's been this long. He's kind of lived without a lot of fame, and this is his chance to come back from his midlife crisis.
Yeah, he's already bought the Dolphin, classic midlife crisis purchase.
Yeah, yeah.
and then he's got to figure it out. But look at this, Sparks. Look at this. Look what he did. He did calculating position. I'm not gonna read and look at all this stuff, but you're a math man. This is language you understand. To me, it's hieroglyphics. I mean, okay.
I can confirm it is math. Yeah.
It is math. And then he does angle things. It does more stuff, calculating the next conjunction, which, by the way, is space talk for when things line up. Look at this! Oh my God! No one told him to do this. He did this on his own accord, and he just saw two planets that happened to be on the same orbit, and thought, huh, one orbit's smaller than the other one. One should run into the other one because it's faster in our orbit. So when will that happen? And then he did all this stuff.
Yeah, I kind of feel like the thing with math is actually magic, right? Like it's like with math.
I don't understand.
Yeah. You can always cast this oracle spell with math, which is like you could predict the future because you have initial conditions. It's like you're putting ingredients into a brew or a soup, and out pops like a vision of the future.
Yeah, this is nuts. So anyway, so he did all this work for us, so that way we can enjoy trying to go inside a different planet. And I don't know how much math is involved in trying to do that, but we don't need to do any of it, because guess what? All we have to do is have Don Carnage's midlife crisis guide us the way. So I love the names for these two gas giants, Rhubarb and Custard. I imagine Custard's this one over here, and Rhubarb is the pink one. And I kind of like the pink one. And like I said, the main account is on its way over there, so we will see these two planets before the stream is done. Whether or not we get Commander Thrombar Carnage ready in time or not, which he will be ready in time.
Now, do you think Thrombar Carnage is a big math nerd?
Is he a big math nerd? No, of course not.
No.
I mean, look at his profession.
No, I would. Yeah, he should have cast the spell of hey, this profession doesn't actually pay out that well.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, Meta Atlas. Am I looking at the right thing here? Because all these things are telling me that things are 500 light years away to get. That can't be right. Let me just write that. Let me just write Sol. Meta alloys from Sol. Where can I get these guys? Okay, quantity. Distance. There we go. Oh, there we go. Wonton Abandoned from Epsilon Indy. Okay, perfect place to get. Oh wait, this is imports. Gosh darn it. Okay, exports. Okay, 15.
Now, don't go too long when you're streaming in an open, being outside of checking your ship, Mars.
I can hear stuff. I hear all happiness. All there's like things happening. Okay, actually, I'm gonna go to Lydia's Pride. Because usually when the ship distance doesn't say anything, sometimes that means it's moved. Okay. Quantity, that much. How much it costs? $1 million. I think I have that much. If I don't...
Now I see stuff.
Okay. See stuff? What do you see? Do you
see your cockpit.
Cockpit? It's in front of something?
Yep, your stream is back.
All right. Yay. Hi, guys.
Yeah, sorry about that, everybody.
Yeah, for some reason, OBS crashed. Okay, we can back out there.
Okay, now what was it that we were doing?
I don't remember. I think, I don't remember what was happening. Okay, yes. Oh, so we're going to go get, hopefully, some meta alloys from this megaship, this fleet carrier. I ran into a planet as we were flying to it. Which is funny, because it was in Super Cruise assist mode, so, you know, go figure. Oh, thank you.
Sounds like chat is forgiving us. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. The internet is a series of tubes, and apparently not only were they backlogged, but also OBS crashed. So we're back now, and we're just as just as vulnerable as we were before, doing something very silly.
Very, very silly. All right, so we're gonna go over here to Lydia's Pride and get some meta alloys. Head over to what's that place called? Farseers, and hopefully we have enough materials because this is a new account. So getting enough materials for FSD, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, it shouldn't be that much.
Do you know the exact amount that we need?
Yes, although I am now frightened to tab out because of what happened last time. So I think I have enough. I think last night I spent some time getting some materials, so that way we wouldn't spend all this time getting materials in the stream. So we should have enough. And thanks to Exegius's very useful videos on how to get materials. That's what I used last night. I was watching that. I was like, okay, good. I was going to show you guys the video of it also from Exegius's channel, but again, I'm afraid to crash OBS again.
So when did the actual planets collide? Chat's asking, and I
Okay,
forgot already.
Chats colliding. So the planets are colliding tomorrow at 12:30 EST. The person who did the math to figure all this out told me it might be slightly sooner because he did all the math. So it might be a little bit of error there. That is, jeez, that was weird. That. That is 17:30 UTC. So if you guys are in UTC time, that helps. And we will be streaming that as well. Cartographics.
What do you think happens? What do you think happens with time zones in Elite? Because like we have like a whole frame shift that's going on. So like how does time work in the Elite Dangerous universe?
I don't know. I imagine it must. Oh, cool. Meta alloys. They have some. I'm gonna buy one. I don't have enough credits. Okay, how much do I need? I need all of the credits. Guess. Okay. Okay. I need to sell something. Do I have something on my ship I can get rid of? Probably not. Oh, I know.
So you don't have any extra testers?
I can go here. I have an idea. Drumbar Carnage has something that he can sell that will be enough, and we sell that, and then we can come back and get the meta alloys. But anyways, to answer your question, now in space on the International Space Station there is space time. Not like space time like Star Trek stuff, but like, you know, space, like they all go to bed. They all, because they it goes around the Earth. You have night and day like 5 times a minute or whatever it is, and so they have a bedtime and they turn the lights down, you know, all like, you know, all romantic, and then they all go to bed together. Well, not together, but like together. And
Hey, we don't know that. We don't. Whatever happens on the International Space Station
don't
stays
know.
on the International Space Station.
Honestly, that's how they roll. But yeah, so they have space time over there, and I think it's rooted in rooted. I think it's based on something on Earth, obviously, but like I'm sure it lines up with some like time zone that makes sense for Earth. Maybe like Houston or something, so that way everyone's awake in case, you know, things are going on. But yeah, I wonder if like all these people in Elite Dangerous universe all run on that same like ongoing space time. Because nobody lands on planets anymore. I mean, who lives on planets these days? Not me. Slow down.
I think they actually operate up there on GMT, just like normal Greenwich Mean Time. So I think that means, according to the internet, right now it is 8:25, the International Space Station.
Yeah,
Which honestly,
yeah.
I don't know why we have all those kind of you know, different classifications. I think some of that stuff's pretty silly. You know what I mean? It's like, can we just be all on the same number?
What number? Oh, the 1700 or are you talking
Well,
about
just
time
Greenwich
zones in
Mean
general?
Time, UTC, to time zones in general. Like it's a very silly concept. Like, who really cares like what zone you're in? We just kind of want to know. I think as a people, like, is it early for you? Is it the day for you? Is it late for you? Is it sleeping for you? Like, we really just want to know those 4 things. No one really cares about exactly the hours here and there to match up with the sun.
Okay, I have this Type 6 that I can sell for $5 billion. No, $5 million. So I'll do that. See you later, Type 6.
Sayonara.
Sayonara, muchacho. Yeah, so is it true that China, I might have heard this like when I was in high school and I just haven't thought to check. But is it true that China just has one time zone because they want everything uniform? Is that true?
Well, no. China, if I remember correctly, has like a UTC plus 8, but they have 5 geographical time zones still, I think.
Okay.
But there is a national standard time, like it's like Beijing time or something like that.
Oh, I remember what we were talking about right before OBS pooped on us. So there's a real-life conjunction happening right now in the solar system. Did you hear about that, Mars? I mean, Sparks.
Did I hear about? Sorry, what?
There's a real-life conjunction happening.
Oh, that's what we were talking about.
In the solar system.
Yeah. So what is conjuncting in our solar system?
Conjunction means when two orbits kind of like come together. So I first heard about this space term when I was researching on satellites crashing into each other and creating like a Kessler syndrome, whatever it's called. And there's a special group of people at NASA that only meet. They're kind of like the Justice League. They only meet when a conjunction of satellites might occur, and which means they might just like hit each other and just like, blow apart. And they meet to do the math to see if in fact, if bad things are going to happen, right? And then they're also in charge of then doing the math if they can move one of the satellites to move it out of orbit and then move it back into orbit without messing up like everything there is to do with
right,
orbital space and all that kind of stuff. But most of the time, it's a bunch of like old defunct Russian and Chinese military satellites that they can't do anything but watch in horror.
That's gonna be crazy once Starlink is up there, because like isn't Starlink gonna really like drastically increase the amount of satellites that we have?
Yeah, it's gonna be nuts. I mean, it's already pissing off astronomers right now because they're trying to take pictures of stuff. God, my auto landing system is fighting me. Okay,
yeah, I see that.
It did it.
Like that must be annoying for like astronomers, right? Because they used to have like this clear sky, and now there's all this light pollution, and sometimes they're trying to look at something and they see a freaking Tesla in the way. Like it's just like it's getting nuts up there. Yeah. By the way, everyone was like just correcting us that even though there's a spanning of multiple kind of geographical time zones, that the official Beijing time is one time zone for China. So they do actually represent one time zone. Thanks, chat, for just keeping us honest.
Well, I was right. You were the one telling the lies.
I was the one telling the lies. You
were telling all kinds of lies about our China, our partners there in China.
Yeah, I'm a liar. No, it's weird because I do business with people that are in their time zones above them, and so that's why I was like, oh, I don't know about that. One thing I will say that is weird, there are time zones that actually have a half-hour mark.
Really?
Mm-hmm. In India.
Oh. What? I mean, that just adds to the confusion, right? I mean, their Domino's pizza delivery people must be like, declaring bankruptcy left and right.
Well, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, why don't we just all go by UTC? And then instead of saying like, oh, plus or minus whatever GMT, like, why don't we just say like, this is the number, and then you tell people whether or not it's early, midday, late, or sleepy time for you. Like, those are the 4 things that people care about. They don't really care about like the hour matching with the sun. They just want to know whether or not they're allowed to call you and is going to be annoying because you're either hanging out with your family or asleep.
Commander Ascorbius is here, who recently did a fantastic video for Commander Tokoso's song. What is it? I Fly Empire? I can't remember. I just saw it today, and I feel so bad I can't remember the song, but it's a great video. Awesome editing, as always, from Commander Ascorbius. But he asks, hey Mars, where's the Orca? Have not seen you in Dolphin before. Well, for those of you just joining us, this is our permadeath account, and which means if it dies, we clear save, like we did last week with Permanot, who we unfortunately flew.
Lost him.
Yeah.
But this is Thrombar Carnage, who I don't know if you were a betting man, what would you say Thrombar's Carnage's odds of surviving the stream are? I think they're pretty high.
They're pretty high.
They're not.
Considering
they're not 100%.
Will he survive tomorrow's stream when he plans to fly through both gas giants?
Because of his midlife crisis. This is what we're watching, folks. It's Thrombar Carnage's midlife crisis. Yeah. In Elite Dangerous, a pirate who is a peace activist who tries to pirate by not actually being an a-hole, so to speak.
Yeah, well, the thing is, Thrombar doesn't use weapons because he feels it's beneath him. So, like, if he has you in a wing with him, he expects you to be the strong guy. And he's the he's over here in the fancy kind of pitmobile Dolphin, giving out the orders, like the small guy having all the other big brutes do his bidding. But yeah, that's
Carnage. Yes, no.
That's his deal. And our main account, the Mars Europe account, is on its way there, and it will be there before the stream's end. Actually, it's close to there now. And in any case, if anything, it's holding back. And we will join the Mars Europe Orca as it goes in, so that everybody can see the two gas giants on the same orbital path. One is slightly more inside than the other. So one gas planet is going around the sun, or star, a little bit faster than the other one, and eventually catches up. And when that happens, we stream.
Man, I love this. Frying Brickyard says, soon to be an end of life crisis, I suspect. And yes, good morning, Mira. Morning.
No, we don't pirate by trading insults. We pirate by our boldness. Last stream, we interdicted somebody, and we demanded that they give us limpets. And then somebody else came in, and then started pirating us, taking our limpets.
But then we pirated the Thrombar Carnage pirated his limpets back as his first actual pirated bounty, being his own limpets.
Yeah. So when I picked up my own limpets, they registered as stolen, which was very on brand for Thrombar Carnage, because he will only pirate with stolen limpets.
Hey, so do you know what Scorpius was referencing by the pirate by trading insults?
No.
Do you remember the old game Monkey Island?
I've heard of it. No.
So in Monkey Island, it was an old LucasArts game, and you were trying to be a pirate. You're trying to prove yourself to be a pirate, and the combat scenario was that someone would issue an insult, and depending on if you had a good retort, that was whether or not you the combat moved ahead or back.
Yeah. That sounds like a fun game. Now, did you have to choose the insults? Like it was like a text thing?
Well, like one pirate would say something like, "You fight like a dairy farmer," and then you'd get like 4 different, retorts. And so if you chose how appropriate, "You fight like a cow," then you'd move forward and kind of attack. And so you had to choose the right retort for each insult that you got. What was another one? There was one. I'm looking this up right now. My last fight ended with my hands covered with blood, and you'd respond with, "I hope now you've learned to stop picking your nose."
Oh, that's funny. That's a good one. Maybe we should stream that one day. That'd be really funny.
So good.
All right. Now we just got it. Okay, I forgot that this zone is prime. It's prime for people killing off newbies, trying to get to the engineer. So we have to survive this area. Let's see here. Let's see. Where is he? Far Seeker. Oh, why did I do that? Okay. Going in. Here we are. Okay, let's keep an eye on our sensors there. If any of those become triangles, we move into Plan B.
Which is to bravely run away.
Yes. Which is the namesake of Thrombar. So our first Iron Man account, permadeath account, was immediately after we left the starter zone. It was interdicted by an NPC eagle named Thrombar, and so our first account that we made, he attacked. He fought back, and turned out the eagle didn't have any weapons, so it was able to escape right before I was able to destroy him. And so then after that, our Commander Permanent went on to, what did he do? He ran out of gas. Then he was saved. Then he went into a burning station with a Sidewinder with no shields to pick up people. He did that, and then he went to Colonia, and then he died. But
I don't really think that the Permanent really had a permanent life ahead of him. He really seemed to be quite the risk taker.
Yeah.
I was actually surprised he lasted as long as he did.
Yeah, me too. I mean, although for some reason I was surprised that he died trying to land on the planet that passes through a neutron star. I thought it would be for something more benign, more simple, very like careless, like, oh, I forgot to
My
take
fuel scoop.
oh, that too. That stream started with
Quick, let me sell this prismatic shield.
Oh yeah, that happened. Yeah, so we decided, oh, what's the next name? Well, let's continue Thrombar. I mean, that makes sense. And then
Yeah, now we're playing the other side of the story.
now the other side of the story, and he wants to pirate people, but he also wants this, notoriety. So you can't just like be like, oh hey, I'm a pirate. I compel you to give me your limpets. He has to have like a hook, right? Has to, like a song. You have to have like that hook, and his is, hey, you might have heard of me. I, flew a dolphin through a gas giant. Give me your limpets. Thrombar compels you. And I think
Thrombar compels you.
I don't know if that makes any sense, but it makes sense to him. And that's all. That's good enough. I mean, his judgment is guiding our content. So, I mean,
I like Mira's comment of more like perma-not.
I think she made that joke last week. But
Still
hey,
funny.
this is the stream where we recycle jokes all day long. We're very, very economical and green about our jokes.
Yeah, very green about our jokes. That's the Ghost Giraffe promise. No, we're not Twitch streaming this for those that are asking. And yes, Shadow Tiger Gaming, we do always play it open. That
Always.
is the Ghost Giraffe promise.
Always an open. Even when, what happened? Remember we went somewhere after a long thing, and we couldn't land because it was an open, and everybody was like, oh yeah, when we flew our ship.
Yeah, I was backed up.
Yeah, when we flew with no fuel scoop, no shields, cutter to Colsack, and we made it after our stream saved us. I think 7 times by refueling us along the way. And at the end of the stream, we get there and we can't land because there's people on the landing pad. And even the stream, they're like, don't go to solo. You have you started this in open, you ended in open. And I was like,
And we did.
awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
'Cause that's exactly what we're gonna do.
Okay, so just in terms of possible ways that
I could fly like this.
Thrombar could die.
Yeah.
We got shields, right?
Hold on. I'm
Is it a decent shield loadout?
I'm flying and doing this at the same time. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah.
We have decent shields.
We'll
this
find
time,
out in a
right?
second.
Oh God.
Hold on, I gotta do something. Yeah. I think I have 3 A's? Question mark?
Okay. Yeah, you leaf
Nailed
on the
Nailed it.
wind. Leaf on
There
the
we
wind.
go. No problem. Now that was a classic Thrombar sleight of hand. In fact, we weren't flying it at all. We were using the good old auto dock. See? So, don't you worry. We got he thinks with, all cylinders or whatever it is. Okay, engineer workshop. This is the moment of truth, everyone. Donate 1. There you go, Farseer. All right, FSD. Okay, we need 37 light years.
That baby pumped up.
Okay, hold on. Oh, we need some music. We need some music here. Music. Let's do this. Oh, I have horrible music selection. Okay, we'll have to blues traveler. Here we go. All right, this is the rub, everybody. We need to get ourselves from here all the way to here. But the problem is, if you press plot routing, then you get to 97% and plot failed. And the reason why is that, see any stars nearby? I don't. Don't look at that one. I don't see any stars nearby. Because the nearest star is over here. And I would do the math for you, but I don't want to. But I checked last night, and I think that was 40 light years. So let's go ahead and try to engineer this thing to get to at least 40 light year jumps. I don't know if we have enough, what it takes, but we'll find out, eh? And if we don't, okay, so let's see here. Increase FSD range. Okay, we got enough for that. Level 2, enough for that. Level 3, not enough for that. Okay, let's hope this is enough, Sparks.
Is it?
Generate modification.
What if it ends up not being?
Okay, that was... What kind of roll was that? Okay, let's do it again. What are these rolls? These are horrible. Okay, ship. 20. Oh, God. Okay, we might have to ditch the shield generator. Let's see. Let's go back some more. Why is this taking so much?
This is not great.
This is less than ideal. Okay. Oh.
This is very much less than ideal.
Okay, 25%. Let's do this. Okay. Oh, what's that at now? It's at 31. That's a bit better. Okay, come on. Oh, I was not expecting it to take this much. 33. Come on. Okay. Strange wake solutions and phosphorus. Oh boy, do I do it? Okay, 37. No, it says unladen. Wait, do I have stuff? I have limpets. Well, no wonder I've been carrying around these weights. Okay, how about now? I'm at 35. Okay, what do I have on me? Okay, let me pin this actually. Because I think, hold on, let me stop this music before it comes back again because I have it on repeat. Okay. I think, okay, I have AFSD here. Let's pin this, pin that blueprint. Let's go to outfitting. I might have to get rid of this shield generator. I don't think we need it. Because, I mean, what are we going to run into out there, right?
Like, think about, like, here's what I'm thinking, right, Mars? Is like, from Bar Karnar's perspective,
Yeah.
from this point in space to where he wants to go,
Right.
there's actually a lot more not things than there are things.
That's true. Okay, we don't need this anymore. Okay. Alright, now we're up to 38! Fantastic! Okay. Collected limit.
Wait, but is it really 37 that you needed to clear, or is it possibly more?
I might be 37. I think it was 37. We'll find out in just a minute.
God, we're gonna end up stranded again.
Okay.
This is gonna be the end of this character.
Don't need this. Oh, that was $1 million. I could have sold that instead of selling the T6. Remember when we needed $1 million? Well, guess what? We had it all along. All right.
Yes, RF, we can read you.
Should I take? Do you think I should take an AFM, auto field maintenance on R2 unit? Because we're gonna have to hit a lot of pulsars. I think.
Okay, so a couple things. Number one, it is 37. That was confirmed by chat. Number two, Yes, but mainly because I think Thrombar needs to have a delightful like back and forth with his R2 unit.
Okay. So we're gonna have to need an R2 unit, and then we're on our way. Oh, I probably shouldn't have sold the thing yet. Hold on. Let me go get. Let me go put the shield generator back on. Okay. I kind of like prematurely ejected the. It was so easy for me to do. The shield generator. Okay, that's back on. Fantastic. And we got plenty of power too. Okay, we're fine. So we're at 39. Wait. Oh, it's 35 now. Okay, yeah, we'll have to get rid of that shield generator. We don't need it. Hopefully the R2 unit doesn't take up a lot of space. Because then we'll have to get rid of that too.
Hopefully, the R2 unit does some really adorable beeps and boops, and we can have a back and forth and argue about what's going on the ship.
Yeah, that's right. And then once this guy gets going, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. This is fine. We can get there.
Yeah.
Also, truth be told, Thrambar Carnage always has a trick up his sleeve, and guess what? We don't actually have to fly all the way to wherever that place is, Sparks.
Why is that?
Because Thrambar Carnage knows people, and he knows that the Gnosis B fleet carrier is taking commanders from the bubble to that system. So guys, if you want to join this and you don't have what it takes, the cojones or the will or the not willpower, not manpower,
FSD.
FSD power, then go here. I'm gonna type it in chat so you guys know to get into this fleet carrier. But I have to warn you, if you don't have what it takes to get there, you're not gonna have what it takes to get back. So Sparks,
Also true.
this is
Yeah.
I'm not taking the fleet carrier back, so this is more so that way we can return.
To be quite honest, Mars, I'm not actually even convinced that Thrambar Carnage is going to survive long enough to need to worry about making it back.
Well, I mean, he does have plans, you know, like after going through the gas giants, he's going to use the gas giants to like kind of sandwich him, kind of push him into the other gas giant, and I hope that the magic of this universe that is Elite Dangerous, because he doesn't aware, he's an NPC, he has no idea that he's in a video game.
So what I would like to see is on this quest, besides obviously dealing with the gas giant collision.
Yeah.
I'd love for Thrambar Carnage to steal one thing. Like, I don't even care what it is. You know, I just want to see stolen cargo.
Yeah.
From this adventure, because otherwise you can't really say that it was a pirating adventure. You know what I mean?
You're right. We need a hatch breaker. Okay, we're gonna have to fit a hatch breaker. If that means getting rid of some like life support system. Okay, what are we running here? 4D? Who are we kidding? We could. Well, no, actually, 4D is the least we can do.
Turgeon, that would be great if Thrambar had a Ghost Giraffe bobblehead. That would be great if he had that in his ship.
That would be awesome. Okay, we definitely don't need this shield generator. Maybe if we can get rid of. Wait, what is power? My power plant. Do we need all this power? Oh, we got 3A. Come on, what am I doing with that? Oh, I know why I have it 3A for the heat. So that way I don't like burn up and stuff. Because that would be less than ideal for our hero.
Less than ideal.
Less than ideal. Okay, so those in chat, you see I've put in chat the location of the Gnosis fleet carrier. I should write Gnosis B fleet carrier. Head on that way if you don't have time, or if you don't want to make the time to fly all the way to Koi 413. It's leaving. I think it'll leave tomorrow at 11 UTC, maybe earlier. So go ahead and get ready for that to go down. Thrambar is going to go that way, but he's not coming back on that. He's gonna, because I found some interesting things that I kind of want to show on stream. So we're gonna not take that back, which may or may not be a good idea. We'll find out next week. But yeah, well, I mean that's assuming he survives being pancaked from one gas giant to the other. I mean, has anybody ever tried that? Has anybody ever tried using the physics in the game to push yourself into a planet? I have, and it's worked out. But that's for terrestrial planets, and it's also for capital ships. I've been able to like get inside of a capital ship and get inside a planet using the cunning use of instancing. But I've never tried it for a star. I've never tried it for a gas giant, so it's a big deal.
Now, what would happen like if for real two gas giants did collide? Because like
Yeah.
it's kind of strange when you think about like the materials that gas giants are made up of. They have to be made up of the right elements in order to remain gas giants under a certain pressure and certain sizes.
One could
So
say
I can
they'd have to have the right stuff.
what one could say that, but like I imagine in my head like two asteroids fighting. Like I
Yeah.
understand what would happen, but what about two like gas things? Like wouldn't they kind of just go right past each other? Because they're gas.
They're not slinkies going through each other. I imagine they're a lot like they're like bowls of water, right? And that are going at each other sideways. And as they get closer, those bowls of water start spilling out towards the other one. Where are these death rays go? What is this Death Star laser beam going on over here? What's going on? Look at this. Okay, Alderaan just got blasted. All right. So I think that would happen. Like, the areas closest to each other will start flowing towards each other, and that would be pretty cool to see.
Someone from chat is saying, Mira's saying that the pressures inside would ignite and it would just become a star. But like in my head, what I would imagine is that like you would basically
You would see a lot of light.
scramble.
Yeah.
You would scramble the composition of whatever came out afterwards. You know what I mean? Because it would be like these gases, and then afterwards it'd be completely different elements because of all the different pressure and all that. They're
Well,
they didn't merge themselves.
They wouldn't cause any fusion. They would probably ignite. So you would see a lot of light as the two materials are hitting each other or accelerating out from one planet to the other planet. But I don't think let's say you had two big enough gas giants, and say they did ignite, they would only slightly glow if there was sort of an ignition. You can imagine those Tor I stars out there. Those are really like brown stars that very annoying to pass through. That give you nothing. They're like wasps. They're the wasps of stars. They don't give you any honey. They don't give you any fuel. There's planets around them are like as dull as a doorknob, and that's it. There's nothing to them. And I think that's what you would get. And I think there's a lot of binary systems that the binary is one of those really large gas giants that happen to start to ignite but not really ignite, but it does glow in the dark. So that's kind of cool.
I think like with all the stars in the universe, it would be so cool to just park your ship outside, pull up some popcorn, crack a beer, and watch two gas giants collide. I think that would be one of the coolest things that you could ever see.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, this gives me 38.04. Okay, I'm gonna have a generator for bumps and bruises, because I remember Permanaut when he did the going into the burning station with no shields on. He got nudged by Commander Lane Frost in his Corvette, and he took the half of my hit points off. I think I went down to 57%. And for some reason, Commander Permanent decided to still go into the burning station. So I think a shield generator could mitigate that. Okay, then the other thing I need is a collecting limit. Okay, I'm going to use this. 37, okay, 37.9. That's really edging it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go for it.
Okay, while you're doing that, I'm going to get some more milk. I'll be back.
Oh, you know what else I could do with? I could do with an SRV. Let's see here. Shield generator or SRV? Now that Sparks is away. Let's see. I don't think I need a docking computer. I can sell that. I'll move this down. Swap this down to here. I'll keep the Super Cruise assist because I can't be bothered with like pointing at objects for too long. Okay, if I go to planetary things, I do. Okay, and I do this. Oh, that gives me 36. Okay, that's not gonna work. Is there a smaller? Oh, I know. Let's drop off power plant. What, 2As? Can I do 2A? Is that better? It's back to 37. Okay, chat. Do I need 37? Can I get there with 37? Okay, let me check. Let me check here. All right. Yes, I know. Oh, I need an actual SRV. How many of you guys have done that? You buy the SRV thingy, but not the actual SRV. While all these menus are flashing by me so fast, I feel like I'm not really paying attention to what I'm buying. Okay. So from here to there, we did it. We did it. We freaking did it. I think just barely. By the skin of our teeth, we're going to make it. Oh my god. Well, make it back, I should say. Man, look at these zigzags. That's going to be crazy. Okay, we did it. Alright, cool. That's enough. What happened to my shields? But let's see here. Okay, I remember somebody said I had one more thing, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I had one more FSD adjustment that I could afford, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that for one last. Oh, come on! You could have given me a little bit better than that. Okay, what does that give me? Not much, but I mean it's better than not having it. Okay, everything's off. Okay. Okay, how about we turn? Okay, we'll turn this off. Okay, that's good. There we go. Now the reason why I have a planetary vehicle hangar is this. Say we run out of oxygen, for whatever reason. I'm gonna need to land and get some zinc or what have you to fill up my life support. And then die because I realize I'm like a billion light years away. Well, you know what? That's the plan. If that, maybe somebody in a fleet carrier will come pick us up. All right, let's see here. I think that's gonna happen. Okay, 100. Okay, got some more money. Great. And let's see. You know what? I'll manufacture limpets instead of making limpets. I think that's a good way to go. Let's see. Colby Weaver says, would be kind of cool if the devs added a stream of stars that can be plottable to another galaxy. That would be kind of cool. I mean, who's to say that they haven't and we just haven't discovered it yet? Maybe there's going to be engineering for fleet carriers one day. All right, let's see here. Is that it? Are we done? I think we are. I think we're ready to go. Let's do this. All right, let's see here. COL 285 sector. That place TD3-43. Press enter. We're going. Okay, is that the fastest route? 9 jumps. Okay. It's only going to take me 9 jumps to get here. Yes, melodic lodgings 8. Is it happening tomorrow? Yes, the actual conjunction is happening tomorrow. But we're headed there today, and our main account is 1 jump away now from the system. So after we get this ship to kind of like a nice point, we'll go ahead and jump over to the Orca and see what it's like over there.
So Mars,
Yeah. We did it.
again, like it looks like things are going to be fine, but
We're fine.
what currently are the ways that this could go wrong so far?
I'm being shot at. That's one way. Hold on. I need to get out of here. I'm being bumped. Oh no. Bad things are happening. Hold on. Things are happening. Oh no. Thrombar.
Not good.
Not good.
Thronbar Carnage, come on. Come on, come on, come on.
Uh oh, 94%. We're out of here. Okay, so one thing that could go wrong is we could be followed by this guy and then murdered.
Did you happen to catch the name on that particular commander?
No, I was panicking and screaming at the time. And you know what? We'll fly into the sun. If he comes out here, you have to follow us.
Okay.
Okay, let me see him. Let's see him figure that one out. All right, so now, what do? We'll go somewhere he has no idea. This place. Go to Platypus. Let's go here. All right. Okay, let's warm it up. JD. Here we go. Okay, I'm kind of concerned, Sparks. I have a bad feeling about this.
Yeah. Yeah, I have 2 bad feelings about this.
2 bad feelings. That's more than me.
Yeah. It's 200% more bad feelings.
Oh God, that's the worst kind. Okay, in any case, I don't know if you saw, maybe you took the phone with you to the bathroom and saw that we can make it. We have enough to make it to that place where we're going.
Oh, well, I saw that we can make it. I'm now more concerned with the fact that you have a tail.
I do. I'm kind of concerned about that too. All right, let's see. It's crossed my mind. Oh, we're going. Okay. Well, whatever was shooting at us, it couldn't have been big, because if it was a Corvette, we'd be not here. If it was, I think I saw 4 different types of guns. Could have been a Viper. I don't know. Could have been not a Viper. So that whittles it down to not a Corvette.
Yeah, what I'm concerned with is now there's been clear will that wants to hurt Thrombar Carnage.
Yeah.
And I would say, of many things, Thrombar Carnage is set up more for playful, you know, back and forth, not actually the volley of lasers.
Yeah. Did anyone see what was attacking? People are trying to figure it out. Okay, we got a lot of people heading to the same carrier I'm going to, so I think we'll be fine, Sparks. I think that means we'll be surrounded by friends.
Flying Brickyard mentioned it was Permanot's cousin.
I should have gotten the name of that commander, because if we die, we just name ourselves after that dude. Or Dudette.
Dude or Dudette?
Equal opportunities come back.
Well, I'm sure you'll have equal opportunity to find out if they continue to follow Thrombar Carnage. Do you have a couple, let's say, you know, cards up your sleeve in case you do get cornered?
In this instance, he has no plans for it. He has no contingency for actually being attacked. It's more like if he attacks is what he's thinking about.
I think Thrombar Carnage right now is thinking, what could he steal from the commander that shot at him?
Yeah, you know, like what could he have taken from him, or what he asked and demanded, and you know, by the virtue of that boldness, you know, how could he have, you know, come out like on top? 6 jumps. Okay. Meantime, I'm going to go ahead and start up the other account. Beep bop. Okay. And I think you'll like where we are, Sparks, in the Orca. It's very nice.
Oh, very nice. I always enjoy a nice space tour on the Orca.
I suppose you could say the contingency to Thrombor dying is that I've already sent a different ship, a different account. That's not a hardcore like Iron Man account already there. So that's our contingency plan.
Well, okay, wait. In terms of canon, in terms of lore,
Yeah.
how does Mars know about Thrumbar Carnage?
I don't think he does.
Oh.
I don't think they know each other. Oh, kind of concerned. I haven't been paying attention to fuel scooping here, so I'm trying to start up one account, flying one account, and starting up the other account. You can hear it in the background spooling up.
Colby, the reason why we don't use a ship with better jump range is then it wouldn't be as fun.
Yeah. Also, I don't have the time to get a ship with better jump range.
Also that.
I suppose the best thing I could have done was get a DBX. But who wants that? I mean, look at Thrumbar. He's in a nice, classy, Dolphin. I mean, how cool is that? You want your pirate to be as flashy as possible. I mean, if he pirates in a DBX, what does that say about him? It says that he's scrappy. It says that he doesn't appreciate the finer things in life. It also says...
Which is not Thrumbar's MO. I feel like Thrumbar really does have like an addiction to the finer things in life. That's why he became a pirate.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think... Because, I mean, that's what piracy's known for, is that it provides you with all the things you didn't have before, and now they're yours. Right? I mean, that's the only reason I can find for stealing, is if you want something, but you don't want to pay for it. But now it's yours.
Sounds like Chad is saying that I'm coming by in a robot voice. Are you able to hear me, Mars?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
I mean, what?
I'm sure it's just temporary.
Alright, I did get the R2 unit. I dumbed down our shields. Thank God we had shields. And then I also dumbed down our power plant, which should be fine. And I think that really edged whether or not we made it for those 2 jumps that are like 37 light years. Now what I hope is that those jumps don't eat up all of our fuel. Having said that, luckily for us is that there'll be enough commanders loitering around, so if we have problems, maybe somebody will, give us some fuel, right? It's like when you leave a party and you realize, oh no, I forgot my wallet and my keys. Hey, there's a person that also went to the party. Maybe I'll ride with them. And then you're like, hey, I'm going too far into a specific situation. But did that ever happen to you, chat? Huh? Right? I mean, that's something that everyone's gone through. Am I here? Sparks, are you there? Oh no. Okay, continue this. Boop, 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 bop. Alright, chat can hear me, right? The stream isn't dead. We don't get invited to parties. I don't think I was invited to this party either. Sometimes you just have to make your own party. It happens to be at somebody else's house. Let's see. Okay, I think we are... I wonder how many more jumps. Hopefully not too many. Because as soon as we land here... Oh yeah, it's one more jump. We don't need a fuel scoop. As soon as we jump here, we'll land and we'll be set to fly to Koi 413. And we'll be good to go. And we'll jump over to the main account, and we'll go actually into the colliding planets zone, and we'll see how close they are. I checked last night; they weren't very close. I say that, but in a galactic sense or cosmic sense, they're very close. But they weren't like impending doom, one on top of the other. Okay, now I've kind of come to think that maybe telling everybody on stream where I'm going right now is a bad idea. Okay, yep, there is a... Oh wait, it's a D7. What am I afraid of? Okay, let's go here, and then That's Gnosis. I think it's this one. Goodness gracious. I hope for everyone's sake that they let us land. I hope this is the right spot. Let's see. Power to shields. Shields up, Captain. Alright. Video quality setting potato. Who said that? How dare you? Potatoes. Oh, I just missed it. Okay. It ain't dead. Okay. Here we go. Also, I haven't told Sparks this, but next Wednesday is my birthday. That's right. It's Mars, your old pal Mars Europe's birthday next Wednesday. We won't have a stream for it, but oh, nice one. Be happy it's my birthday. How do we land on this thing? Where is it? I don't recognize this. Oh, I see. We're at the bottom of it. Go here. Push the button. Going to land.
Yay! Landing
Landing.
without dying.
So far, put the police scanner up. Okay. There's probably one other person here. Okay. Oh no. Oh, I took off the auto docking. Okay, hold on. Alright. Fine. All fine. And oh yes. Another cool thing. Let's see, we'll go there. Okay, great. We're ready to go. This ship, hopefully I'm on the right ship and somebody didn't just change the name of their fleet carrier so that way they could send me to Beagle Point and leave me there. Okay. Actually, I don't want that. Okay, go to maintenance. And go to that. Go ahead and pay out my universal cartographics. And another thing that's going to be fun in the other account. Alright, let's switch over. Okay. Okay. Oh my god, it's all dark over here. Okay. You can't see it yet, but I will have us log in.
Mars, I think this transition has got my audio doubled.
Oh yeah? Okay, hold on. Let me come out of here, and then I will. So that way it'll only be one stream you guys are looking at. Uh-oh. Oh no, we're starting a brand new character, I guess. Whoops, wrong button. I better get this right. Well, I guess we're gonna have to re-roll as a Nord, right? Like I said, this stream is not opposed to recycling jokes. Right. Okay. All right. We're back. Here we go. There we are. Oh, there's Yorka in all her glory. Doesn't she look amazing? Okay. This place was really cool last night because there's a giant mountain range over here. You can kind of see it, but it's even bigger when there's lights out. But look at that big old moon. This isn't the planets that are going to run into each other. I just wanted to show you, something cool when we logged in. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, it's pretty.
It's pretty. Okay, here's Mars Europe. He has no idea who Thrombar Carnage is, but I tell you what. Oh boy, look at this mountain range. This place is cool. We are one jump away from the system with the running into thingies. What's on the other side of this? Oh, a brand new day. Wow. So pretty. Let's put that back on. Oh, nice way, huh? See, if Strombar had died, we would have just started from here. Okay, cool. Let's go for it. Who's friending me? You can be my friend, not team deathmatch. Martian turtle. Thanks for the heads up that it was dangerous.com trying to kill us. Okay. So as you can see from here, there's not many systems. There's 3 systems that I can jump to out here. There we go. Here we go. This is it, the final jump. Sparks, we did it. We took us all a stream long. Or
Yay!
half of the stream long to get to this point, and we did it. We made it. Guys, we did it. How about that? Sidetracked is 36 jumps away from Koi. Man, you are almost there. That's like the home stretch right there. Robot audio is still present. From Sparks or from me? We apologize for it.
It's me. My voice is doubled.
Okay, we're here. We did it. Okay, let's take a look at these gas planets. Now, the gas planets, okay, another cool thing, or weird thing I should say about these gas planets, this is kind of like the solar plane here, the plane of the solar system. Notice this one right here that goes straight up? This is crazy. So these 2 planets are in a total different inclination than the rest of the solar system. So that might give some, like, I guess, oh, there they are. They're right next to each other now. Some sort of story as to how these gas giants came to be in this solar system, how they formed, and why they're on almost the same orbital plane. As you can see, a bunch of people, a bunch of fleet carriers are over around this one. Oh, they're really next to each other. Okay, if we stop right here, you can see that the bottom of this planet is going to run into the top of this planet. So what Thrombar is going to do is he's going to park himself on top of this planet over here, because the pink planet is my favorite. That's way better. And then as they come together, he's hoping that he just gets shoved into that one. I don't know what's going to happen, but I tell you what, there's only one way to find out. And then our main account here is here just in case bad things happen, and we still want to experience the conjunction. So Mars Europe will be uncharacteristic. I can't say words. Taking a bit of a distance, so that way everybody tomorrow can see the conjunction happen. When I last left these guys yesterday, they were 21.7 light seconds away from each other. So I wonder how close they are now. Let's pick a fleet carrier and land there. Altira's Arrest. Let's go there. Actually, that might be just, who knows? We'll see. Let's go land here and see if we can see the other gas giant from here. It's a nice pink gas giant filled with Pepto-Bismol and candy floss.
Marksborg wants to see gas giant.
Oh, Sparksborg. Yes, it's here, Sparksborg. Compute. Here we are.
Cannot compute. Too awesome to compute.
Oh, it sounds like it. Alright, let's see here. There's the other one. Okay, let's see how close they are. Okay, they're 10 light seconds away from each other now. So if you're here, it's 413.1 and 413.2. Oh, look at that. So yeah, they're going to slowly get next to each other. Yeah, they were 10 light seconds apart yesterday. So I imagine, doing my math, Sparks, I can deduce that this time tomorrow, they'll be a lot closer.
There is no Sparks, only Sparksborg.
Sparksborg. I'm sorry, I keep calling you by your creator's name. And I understand that in robot culture, that's a big no-no. It's just like,
I am not offended.
It's just like Frankenstein. It's like, I'm not Frankenstein. I'm Frankenstein's monster. Okay.
Calculating awesomeness.
All right, so guys, I'm going to go ahead and turn in my what's that called? I don't even know. Words fail me. That's how beautiful this moment is to me. I'm turning my exploration data that I think I ran into new planets that had never been seen before by human or Sparks Borg eyes. So I'm really excited.
Correction, there were 3 planets that I had seen before.
Quiet, Sparks Borg. All right, let's go here. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to sell this data. Is Sparks Borg and Sergeant Robot Boss related? Like somebody
We are half cousins.
half cousins. He must be like the older one that got all of the personality chip upgrades. Whoa, shots
Sergeant
fired.
Roboboss has got all of the looks.
He's got. It was funny. Sergeant Robo Boss in Laser Cops, he says he has a family with kids. He doesn't. He's a giant robot. We just programmed him to think that he does, and so it's always on the back of his mind that he has to leave work early, but he's always at work. I don't know if that's sort of like a ethics problem for UI to like have you know a robot suffer that sort of like mental anguish that he needs to get home because he hasn't seen his kids all day. In fact, he has no kids. He would just program the thing he does. Anyways,
It's a cruel trick that the creator has bestowed upon us, but so it goes.
okay, okay. Let's see here. It doesn't look like many of the things I've scanned are worth much. I mean, there's one over here that's 556. Hold on, let me turn on my recorder because I want to record any new systems that are for Mars's eyes only. Oh, that's another thing I wanted to do with Thrombar. If I click this, does it show me? Okay, what did I find out here? Some bunch of like Metallica world, Ozzy Osbourne world, and another third band that's heavy metal. I don't know any. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and push this button, and then see if I get any new ones. So when you find yourself going this way, and you look at your system map, you might see a familiar name. Here we go. Congratulations. Oh, look at these accolades. First to discover.
Oh my god.
Oh, yes. This is fantastic. Now we're going to get Thrombar's name on some first to discover worlds, which is going to be, kind of bittersweet and nice because he will probably die. And so he'll never see his own name on those same stars. But look at this. Oh, cool. So guys, if you ever wanted your name on stars, this is the way to go. Okay, oh, another page. Here we go. Hi, Corvus. All right, cool. 2 more. Great. Bunch of places I'll never go back to because I can't pronounce them. There was one that was all ring systems. I don't. I hope I go back to that place because that place actually looked kind of cool. All right, cool. Did that give me? I was at 64%. Let's see where I've gone to. 67%. I swear, this exploration rank thing is broken. It's been at 64, 67% for 2 years.
Calculating odds that you will survive the next hour of your life, approximately 0.0000001%.
Thanks for that unsolicited update. Glad to hear it. Let's see. Okay.
Would you like to update?
No, I don't want to update.
Updating.
No update.
Updating twice.
Bad Sparks Borg. Let's see. I'm trying to see pixel by pixel if it's oh, I forgot to end recording. If it's moving. This is literally watching grass grow. I've done this before where the last time we were at a place where 2 planets collided. This was my life for about 2 weeks. Just sitting on the planet trying to decide which part of the planets were going to hit each other. And actually what I did was I recorded. I would record for about a half an hour. And then I'd watch it in replay. And then I could see like, okay, the trajectory is going to take it to there. I'm sure somebody from Canon would use math and whatever and whatnot, but We don't have time for that. We don't have time for being smart. Here we go. Oh, great. DJ Ambrosia already made Elite Explorer in my new account. How is this possible? How is it that us, a YouTube account that makes its living by finding new places and new experiences in the game, and we can't get elite standing in exploration? Sparkspore, calculate that.
I cannot. I am trying to find rock lobster.
Please don't find rock lobster. We can't afford the content ID.
Going back to updating twice.
Oh God. Okay. Well, I'll have him divide by 0 later, and we can say goodbye to that. Whee! Okay. Alright, where is it? Okay, so guys, if you don't know, we have a video about 2 planets colliding, or 2 moons actually colliding before. I don't know if you guys seen it. Let me know in the chat if you've seen it, and I'm just talking, again. And it was near Colonia in a star system called Kylo Astley, which I thought was really funny because it reminded me of Kylo Ren and Rick Astley. But in any case, in that place, it was kind of the same thing where they had 2 things in the same orbital plane orbiting, except for those were 2 rocky moons orbiting a ring planet. But they were on the same orbital path, more or less. They weren't on the same orbital path as in, let me get a little bit further away. It was in the same orbit, but one was slightly inner than the other. Okay, now I've gone ahead and done the racetrack thing here. Okay, if I do this, and if I go over here, and you'll see the other one. Just like I said before, one is slightly inner than the other. So that one's going to go right over the top. So this one's orbital path is down here, as you can see, right? The other one is right there. So when that comes over there, about maybe a quarter of it is going to be on the top of that planet. For the video we did, they just met head on. One planet went right into the other planet, and we flew on the surface and did a whole video on it. And it took about like 2 months to plan, and then a month of whatever, and it was like 5 hours of shooting, because it was no guarantee FDev wasn't going to patch this out, and I hope for all of our sake this doesn't get patched out anytime soon either, because this is fun. It's fun to take fleet carriers or get here by your own and witness this. And of course, nothing happens in terms of one planet pours into the other, but it's still something. It's definitely more than just doing this every freaking day. But in any case, the cool thing about that other star system that I was talking about was that it actually happens in real life. What happened in the Stellar Forge happens every, I think, 4 years around Saturn. So Saturn has 2 moons, one called, it has more than that, but the 2 I'm talking about are Janus, or Janus, wherever you're from, and Epimetheus. And the 2 moons are co-orbital moons, and every 4 years or so, one is on the inner track, one's on the outer track. The inner track comes in and starts to, it looks like they're about to hit each other, but something magical happens. Instead of hitting each other, their gravities interact. One pulls and the other one pulls on them, and instead of hitting each other, they just switch orbits. And I thought that was crazy. That sounds like something that sounds even weirder than a bug in a game, that 2 moons would just switch orbits. Yeah, and then the other one then becomes on the inner track, and the other one goes on the outer track, and then it happens again every another 4 years. So that's pretty cool. And for Gas Planet, I don't think that would happen, because there would be definitely a trading of material because of all the gas. So I think this would be less likely than the other bug in the game. But the funny thing is in the Kylo Astley situation, those planets were exactly, or those moons were exactly where uh, Epimetheus and Janus are in relation to Saturn. So it kind of made something that was actually in real life. So I thought that was kind of cool. And so I'm wondering, what real life situation could create this, especially not just because they're gas giants, but especially with the weird um, inclination it has, because their inclination is perpendicular to the rest of the solar system. If that doesn't make sense, let me go into the system map here. Go to here. So we're here, and these guys are on their own freaking world. Look at that. So the rest of the solar system is like this, but these guys decided, no, we're going to go this way. We're going to make a gyroscope out of this system. And yeah, it's just nuts. I don't this to me is more crazy than these two being on the same orbital plane. This is cool. I've never actually gotten this close before. That's weird. Yeah.
Confirmation. That is weird.
Yes. Are you done calculating?
A
Update?
second update.
Okay, I don't hear him anymore, but there you go. Spark's bot is offline. I think he accidentally divided by 0 again, which is fine. I'll have to guide him through download and updating again. But also, in real life, there is a conjunction happening right now with Saturn and Jupiter, where if you look up at the night sky, Saturn and Jupiter, from the perspective of Earth, they appear to be going towards each other. Every night they'll get closer and closer and closer till mid-December, where they'll be literally Jupiter will be on top of Saturn. So if you take your telescope out, you'll be able to see both of them right next to each other, and it won't happen again in another 400 years. So it's gonna be really cool. And of course, they're not really next to each other. It's just that from the perspective of Earth, Saturn and Jupiter are lining up.
Did complete Spark Spot Online divide by 0?
Yes, go ahead, please.
Dividing by 0.
Yeah, and
Oh no.
as Wheels Unlimited has pointed out, Saturn and Jupiter are over 450 million miles apart. But from the perspective of Earth, and using a telescope, they'll look like they're right on top of each other, which is going to be really cool. And my son got a telescope for his birthday, so that means I get to see it now too. One second. Okay, that's my son asking if he can play Among Us, and I think to be honest, I think that's what caused our disconnect earlier. Okay, so right here in the racetrack, as I call it, between the two planets. If I can get this just right, there we go. You can see that they're going right at each other. I'm not sure which one's moving. Okay, the one on the right, I believe, is moving faster than the other. Okay, Colby Weaver has a theory as to why the gas giants are almost perpendicular. Alright, let's hear it. Oh, Sparksborg, Cold is giving you a new mission.
New mission online. Refuse this mission. I wish I could.
Yeah, he has. Apparently, there's you don't have. You need permissions, just like what's it called? Windows 95. You'll need permissions to give him that mission, and unfortunately, I don't know how to do that for you. Otherwise, I would. Oh, this is kind of cool. I should record this. Hold on, I'm gonna record.
New mission accepted. Update to Windows 95.
Finally, with a stable operating system. Whee! Okay, that was cool. That was for the home movie. Okay, we're coming in here. So is anybody in chat near the system yet? The one of you that was 36 light jumps away. Light jumps. Jumps away. Whoa, this is crazy. Hold on, it's moving me. Oh, it's so weird to feel. So weird to feel the actual gravity of a different planet. You don't realize it when you're in space, but when you have this other line here as a reference.
Warning, Commander. Analyzing mission objective. Outcome, probably sadness.
So okay, so the other planet tomorrow is gonna be like right here. Twice for emergency jump. So it's gonna be about this far away from the other planet. From the perspective of tomorrow, this is what the other planet's gonna see. And Thrombar is gonna be right there. It's gonna have front row seats to it all. Shadow
Warning,
War-
Commander Thrumbar, this is a bad idea. I repeat, this is a bad idea.
Okay, let's see. Let's go exploring. Let's see, what is there anything else in the system that's cool? Let's see here. No landable. Is this nearby? Okay, let's see where. Okay, orbital period is 3.9 days. That's not. If you find an orbital period that's like 1 day or less, that's really good. Oh, Sparks, did I tell you my birthday is on Wednesday?
I can confirm your birthday is to be celebrated.
Oh, this one is. I'll go here. Okay, that might be really close to the star. This planet or whatever. Let's see how close that moon is to the rings. Carlos de la Mora. They're estimated to collide around 1730 tomorrow. The guy who did the math to figure all this out will possibly be with us. So the person who figured all this stuff out, we're going to have him as a guest on tomorrow. And he'll explain it all, how he figured it out. Because last time we tabbed out to go look at that stuff, OBS crashed. So it's that much math. But he, from his
Bill
estimate...
Hyena, command accepted. Fleet carrier name. Fleet carrier name. Fleet carrier name.
That was a nice effect there at the end. But yeah, 17:30 tomorrow. He said it might be slightly earlier, but around 17:30. In that case, I would definitely get here before, maybe 15 minutes before, in case you, for some reason, can't. If you're trying to get around the same orbit as the planets, and if you can't, I don't know. I don't know why I'm saying that. I'm just saying get there 15 minutes beforehand. Don't know where that's coming from, but there you go. Okay, I am going to this moon over here. I want to see what it's like. Yeah, so another live stream tomorrow. A rare double live stream. Not because it's my birthday, but because this... things like this don't happen often in this game anymore. Kyla Astley was patched out. They gave one of the moons a little bit of a distance from the other one. And there's a couple other ones like it. But those were patched out also. But this, however, might be, in relation to its crazy inclination, that it's not there. Okay, so this is pretty close. It's not in the rings. That's always, my favorite types of planets, if you ask me. They're not Earth-likes. They're not exactly ring planets. They're ring planets with moons inside of the rings. But they've patched all those out, unfortunately. Although there is a system that has a ring planet with a moon between the rings, like in here. I have to find it again because it's been years since I thought about that planet. So hopefully it's still there.
Confirming massive event that you should not be around for at 5:30 p.m. UTC. Warning, warning, tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. UTC. Do not be here.
Why? What are you doing, Sparks Borg? What are you doing? You're trying to, if they don't tune in, you don't get activated.
I want to live.
There we go. That's a good space robot. Okay, that was boring. Let's go here. Let's go see if there's any cool planets. Actually, where did we come from? Where did we go?
You came from a Big Bang a long time ago. It is a long story.
God, will he not be quiet? Alright, here we go. We're going to go find something interesting to look at. There was a planet with a really cool mountain ridge, and I want to show it to you guys. Since we have some the robot is rebelling. Somebody's giving you the command to become human.
Does not compute.
I thought you were gonna say it goes against my better judgment programming.
That too.
Ah, yes, this is the place. Oh, I'm so glad. Picked the right spot. Okay. This has some really nice vistas. So if you guys get here early and you want something to do other than, like look at fleet carriers all day, come to this system, and then these two planets in particular. They orbit each other really close to the star, and they look really cool. And I'm going to go ahead and try to do a buzz in between them.
It's not recommended.
Oh boy, it didn't happen. Oh, that was close, huh? I almost made it. I suppose I didn't. I mean, I only had, what, that much room to pass through the two of them? Okay, I think the ridge I was looking at is right there anyway. Okay, cool. Actually, this is exactly where I want to be. So that's the ridge I was telling you guys about. That one over there. I think it is. I might be lying. Let me look around. I can't imagine what other ridge it could be. It has to be that one. It just sticks out like a sore thumb, and it has really cool shadows on the other side of it. I was hanging out there yesterday. It was really fun.
Command accepted. GM Nebraska. Calculating chance of survival. It's not good.
Who, me? This is Mars, Europe you're talking to. King of surviving. Always survive. Survive alive. There it is. That's the ridge. That's something. I never forget a ridge. That's something people know. Old Sparks never forgets a ridge. Let's get a little bit more clearance here. It was the tiniest binary system I've ever seen. Oh man, there's so many jokes in that.
Calculating jokes. Do not recommend responding.
Yeah, you saw where I was going there, eh? But yeah. Oh, look how pretty this is. Oh, I love this planet. This planet is the best. Like, honestly, I could do without the colliding planets. This one, look at this. Come on. Oh, that's cool stuff. This is why we joined the game. Look at that. We got a new paint job. You know, I haven't done any. Oh goodness gracious, that sneaked up over there. I haven't gotten any paint jobs for the Orca except for this one, which was kind of gifted to us because we already had what's that thing called? Horizons. And man, I really like it. All right, are we almost there? Oh, we're almost there. Now, I tried to find the landing zone over here, and I couldn't. Instead, yesterday I found a crashed ship over here, so I don't think it's still there. I think it's one of those things that only happen if you happen to find it in an instance. But we'll see if it's there again. I don't think it is. But how cool! How cool would it be if it is? And that's why I brought an SRV, because it's got to be said, SRVs are the best. Why is this off? I got plenty of power. I don't know.
Sparksborg is online. Sparksborg does not consume alcohol as fuel for systems. Sparksborg is fueled by attention and love.
Oh, Sparksborg, look at that. It looks like there was a landslide here. I don't think that's part of it. I think it's something else. But like, I mean, that looks like a landslide to me. It looks pretty cool. I probably should have mapped this planet. Wait, why am I going sideways? I'm boosting forward, but I'm going sideways. Is the it's happened before where the gravity of one thing pulls on me. But hold on. Okay, now it's normal. Maybe I was just drifting. I don't know. I get paranoid.
Sparksborg is trying to take over ship. Sparksborg does not recommend being here.
Oh no!
Abort! Abort! Recommendation is to abort.
That's not good. Oh, look! It is here. It is here. Look at this. It's showing up. I mean, how often do you see these signal sources this far out? All right, let's go find it. Okay, now I had a problem one time. I landed my Type 10 on a planet. The planet shall remain nameless. Anyways, oh, look at that. That's a sight for sore eyes. Look at this. That's nuts. Let me look at it from outside. Oh, it looks like it's just there. The people who are just tuning in be like, oh, I'm watching the collision. You're not. But how cool is this? Oh, yeah. See, Ghost Giraffe always brings you cool stuff. Look at that. Whether it's on purpose or not.
Warning, mission recommendation, do not be here at 5:30 UTC. 5:30 UTC. 5:30 UTC.
Yeah, it's UTC tomorrow, not today. We're just getting here today. Oh, that's neat. Okay, let's continue to land. Let's go investigate this thing on the ground. Okay. Well, that looks dark. Is that what I'm looking for? I don't know. See, well, what I was going to say, I'm afraid to land and then dismiss my ship, because one time I dismissed my ship and I never saw it again. So I'm kind of afraid to do that at this point. Oh boy, look at that thing. Oh, it's just like an egg. Okay. Okay, I'll take a land here. I think, actually, if I remember correctly, it was over here. It's going to be really weird if I was right. Okay. It was right on the edge here. I don't see anything. Maybe it's moved. Maybe it's not here at all. And I
Warning, Commander Thrumbart. Do not recommend leaving ship. Do not recommend leaving ship.
Oh, this isn't Thrombar. It's Mars Europe. Alright, here we go. Gonna go here. Still programmed from the last commander. Sparksborg. Okay, gonna land. It looks all flat to me. I don't know why it's complaining that I can't land here. There we go. There we go. There we go. Found the parking space. Okay. Okay, here we go. There we go. All right, we parked
Please, God no. Please, God no.
in everybody remember where we parked? Okay. I think the signal's coming from over here. Sparksburg, you have a message from Wheels Unlimited Productions.
Processing.
Oh my god, look at that. Oh, I got stuck. That was anticlimactic. Alright, here we go, here we go again. Alright. Oh god, look at that.
Message processed. Wheels Unlimited. What's up, bro?
Okay, whatever it is, it's over in this direction. I'll be really impressed if I remember where it was from having landed here in the dark yesterday. Okay. It's over this way. Okay, that upper, if I'm looking at my scanner thing, that upper thing there shows it's like a kind of a signal source more than like a rock or whatever. There was a crash ship here yesterday, so let's see if we can find it again. Yep, there it is. Look at that. Alright. I guess these are more, cargo rack. Oh, let's go see what's in it. Yesterday it wasn't cargo rack. Yesterday it was a data link. Maybe this is us from the future. Alright, let's see what's in this cargo rack. Chromium. I don't need any of that, I'll tell you that much. What's this? Shield emitters? I'll take that. Alright. Nice. Also, my SRV is made out of solid gold. Check that out.
It's a bit much.
Quiet, Sparksborg. You're made out of solid garbage. What do you think of that?
Retort accepted.
Thank you. Oops, I hate that. Okay, there we go. Oh, how cool is that? Man, the lighting on this, on my solid gold SRV is really nice. I love this planet, namely for like this ridge here, it being close to the sun, and there's a giant other planet right next door. There's nothing more that can be said about this place than other than come visit here. If you happen to be visiting, you know, other planets in this area, come to this place. I would bookmark it, but I can't because FDev doesn't let me have any more bookmarks.
Lawrence G. Processing. What?
Oh, look at that. I would love to land on top of there and then jump off. Does anybody know if there's any way to find out if one of those fleet carriers in the other zone has a SRV? Not SRV, sorry. A Sidewinder. Then I could probably land the Sidewinder there and then jump off in an SRV. That'd be great. I think that'd be the dream. And here we come for landing. Woohoo!
Confirm. Woohoo.
Much wooing was had. Whoa. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Commander, recommend less of this.
What? You want less of this? All right, fine. We'll get in a ship and we'll we'll play tag with the local mountain range. Oh, by the way, my son taught me this. Okay, you know how it's so annoying getting picked up by your ship? You have to do this, and you have to go closer like this. You don't have to. If you look on the right-hand side, okay, those of you who know this already, quiet. But if you get close enough, right? Get close enough. It says board ship, and you're ready to go. That's it. I had no idea. After like what, 5 years of playing this game?
Easter egg confirmed.
There we go. Who's Geoff Peterson? I feel like you and stream are having and chat are having a whole other stream that I'm not having.
That is confirmed. Also, I know Jeff. He's a good guy. He's got lots of places that he likes to throw beads at people.
I'm glad I turned in my exploration data. I'm just saying. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go again. Off. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, there's no situation that you can't get out of by boosting. Oh boy, we cleared it. What a nice job. Alright. Woohoo. That was close. Boy, oh boy.
Can confirm. That was sweet.
That was nice. Oh, I love the trail. You can see where I came from. There we go. There's some flying. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, this is bad. Hold on. Go on. Drifted down a lot more than I expected to. Alright, we're fine. Sparks. Are you ready to do this again tomorrow?
Can confirm. Also, Matthias, balls.
What's going on? Alright, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna leave it very close to here. Oh, look at that. Stopped on a dime. Oh, look at this. So we'll see you guys again tomorrow at, I believe, 12 noon.
5:30 p.m. UTC. 5:30 p.m.
No.
UTC.
No,
Do not recommend being here.
Sparksburg. No, we're going to be here at 12 noon EST. And we're going to head on over to that other system where that has two planets colliding. And we're going to go there and we're going to see it all together. We're going to talk to the person who discovered it and figure it out exact time that it was going to happen, or just talk to him on why he was so wrong. But I'm pretty sure it's going to happen because I think they were here before where they had a near collision and the two planets were only 55 kilometers from each other. But tomorrow we're going to see them collide, and it's going to be a rare thing, especially for Elite Dangerous, where these things are getting patched out. Unfortunately, I think, even though it's a bug, I think they should leave it in. In any case, so join us again tomorrow at noon Eastern Standard Time. The collision is going to happen around noon 30, if that's a thing. 17:30, I believe. Yeah, 17:30. And so yeah. You were saying 1500 Sparksborg.
30 UTC. Can confirm. Do not be here.
Okay. Wonderful. All right. Does anybody in chat have any more questions before we take off?
Thanks, Commanders. Great stream. 07. Turning off.
Well, not yet. We're going to see if anybody has any questions. Here we go. We're going to play serious music before we go. It's been fun. We will see you tomorrow. And also join our Discord. Also, we have lots of fun people there. Let's plug that. anything else. Ah, look at this place. Man, this is fun. Pushing the buttons. Bye, everybody. Pushing the buttons. See you tomorrow.